Last time in this campaign, we kept making our way through the almost labyrinthian corridors. We found the Mummy Lord Des in question, the Oracle. We somewhat killed her, but then through a couple of checks we realised that her heart was still beating and that our time was now somewhat on the clock in which to locate said heart. Our intel said 24 hours, but clearly we were lied to by the voice in our head. We continued onwards. We found a pool covered in some gas, which we managed to purify, finding a legendary item in the process, and a couple of our members obtaining a blessing. Continuing to head around following a long rest, we were looking for the heart in question, which we believed to be contained within, or not so much contained as it was the person that we met when we first entered this sanctuary. We made our way into a room that was there hitherefore unchecked and located the mummy once more. And that's where we sort of finished.
The only reason why it reformed is because you guys took a long rest, ideally. Even if like my rest is only 8 hours or whatever, it's just good for roleplay perspective. But ideally, a long rest is like a full day's rest.
Right, so we were... Well, I'm not really sure.
But now you know that you need to find the heart, and you need to stop this before it either kills you or you either get frustrated and leave this place forever. As we continue onwards into this crazy conflict yet again. Does anybody want to play Barbarian Boy?
Probably should.
Does anybody want to touch him? Well, I'm not playing his. So.
I suppose... Can.
And give you the roll 20 sheet. But that's pretty much it. So you want it, Cinder?
No, but I'll take it anyway.
Yeah, let's look at anybody else wants them.
Let me roll initiative for him.
Yeah, I'm just editing that. So.
I gotta roll twice, sorry.
Add some more new tunes for this campaign since our tunes are kind of overused.
Oh, neat.
Ooh, let's go.
Nice.
I don't remember what barbarian
Change
is to.
yours. What's your 22? You didn't roll in. Oh, is that for Alar? Oh, never mind.
Yeah. I had to roll with advantage.
Alright, Alar can start.
Sorry.
Anytime.
Well, I think bonus action at least he'll go into a rage, as one does. Or something similar. I'm somewhat too far behind. I'll use the instinctive pounce to move forward 20 feet as part of my rage.
Alright, as you enter into the room, I'd like him to roll a dexterity save.
So,
Oh yeah, this is right.
so I'd be there. Dexterity save.
Oof.
So 13.
13 is a fail. On a failed check, the creature has disadvantage on its first attack roll made on its turn, as well as his movement is halved in this room. The gravity seems to play against you, just for the round.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll move using... So I'd only moved 15. So that would be 5 feet of my actual movement. No. So I'll make 2 attacks. I'll probably plug both of them into one of the golems.
Okay.
Using just javelins. So one will be a disadvantage and the other just normal. Oh no, they're 20-60, aren't they? No, 30-20. So that's a nat 1. Alright, I
Two
did twice.
d20s, yeah. 17 or 73. I'm assuming you get the 17.
17 probably, yeah. Which is...
Just get
advantage on the next saving throw. That's not bad. And second attack, just a flat roll. 15 is a miss. Yeah. I'll then exit the room. 10, which is in 15, which is in 25. Sorry, that took a long time.
Joel's.
Okay, I'm gonna 30 get me to there. I can't see anybody. Yeah, well, I can't see anybody, so I guess I'll just end there.
Okay. Jiff.
See.
I don't know, I just picture your other
idea,
character
but
from Sunny's
make
game. I was like, wait,
sure.
this is not your character.
Oh, the little crow boy.
Yeah, I'm used to him now.
Yep. Right. I guess I'll. Right. So for my action, I'm gonna my projection thing and go visible. And I'll use my bonus action to dash.
Oh, you're on someone else's token. There we go.
That's in here, so nice. Yeah,
Okay. Fuck. We're about to find out. Ophelia's gonna step out, and she's going to start by just lobbing a firebolt at the mummified little bitch. Oh my god, 14. Sick. Okay,
Wah, wah, wah.
do I... No. For now, I'll just retreat back to cover.
As on an initiative 20, the first layer action activates. The room becomes dark and evil as it feels fit that something is amiss in the room, as the entirety of the sanctum of this sanctuary that you're residing in, of this tomb, seems to have like a dark, sickly greenness across its walls.
As of now, I'm just gonna use my feline agility to double my movement right now. This is 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. He is just gonna prepare a Aura of Vitality for right now.
Are you using or repairing it?
He's using it.
Alright. What level are you casting at it?
It's only third.
Okay. As you find yourself sickly ill, as the radiance around the vicinity of this place begins to conflict you, roll me a con save. 16, you resist it, as nothing happens to you. As it doesn't cancel your spell out.
Well.
Alright. Let's go to move. She's gonna look at Thorn and cast Harm.
Let's see.
Yes.
Ah,
You take half as much damage on a success.
that still hurts.
Roll me a con save.
Oh, I got a 20.
Nice.
What am I gonna do? I'll cast a spell. I'll cast Summon Celestial at 6th level.
Alright. The spell goes through.
As I will bring back Barry White Angel.
Yes, the diaper boy.
He doesn't even wear a diaper either.
I wear a sash around my shlong.
Just
Yes, but it's one
George of
size
the
too
Jungle.
small.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh gods, I forgot how ridiculous. It will be a arrow boy.
Okay.
And then I will move to its turn. So I'll have it plug one arrow into the witch, and then 2 arrows into the other one. So first attack. That's for her,
That's a miss.
and then 1 for the boy, and 1 for
That's
the
a hit.
boy.
That's a hit.
Thank
Barry
you.
Barrage, I love it.
Well, that's the good thing about D&D Beyond, is that you can name your stupid attacks.
Well, you can name your stacks in this one too.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Hide behind some cover. And get press the button.
And if you turn, Valen will use a legendary. They are going to emit a channel of negative energy. I'll put a code on them. Surrounds them only. Alright, big boy coming in now. It's right to the front door. Oh, I think you could reach. It can. Alright, it's gonna smack Taylor. 3 attacks. 17, 29, 12.
The 2 will miss, just 1.
Alright, 32 force.
Ouchie mama.
This canopy golem is gonna ash and dash through. As it just kind of turns to sand and kind of moves through him. I gotta change the round order. That's not right. Alright, Alar.
My name's Ayla.
I like pigs
I'm gonna...
and chickens.
I am angry. I'm going to bonus action Giant's Might. So I shall grow slightly bigger. Aha. I mean, ho ho. And then I will attack this one with my flaming sword. I shall. Tick these buttons. As I am wearing a shield, so I'll go advantage, sorry. Of
Nice,
course,
that's
always. So that much.
You're recklessing? Okay.
And then I've got to tick off this one for my second attack. Ooh,
17's a hit.
not good. For this much.
I think his sword does something too, and does like extra fire damage.
Yes, that's what I was just looking at.
Yeah, I think it like makes them catch on fire. Or...
Yeah, I think he has to consume
Yes, an
fire.
additional. It deals
Oh, yeah, that's the
3d4 on a successful hit.
Yeah, so they would hit both, so.
And. Oh, and when you critically hit. Okay, well, I shall roll 6d4 for the 2 hits. So take an additional 14 fire damage. And yes, I've grown large. I've attacked. I shall just end my turn.
Chores.
Okay, I am going to steady aim and sharpshooter attack the one in front of Alar's character.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
This-
21. That's a hit.
Yeah.
A sharpshooter. Oh, wait, you didn't. Did you city aim?
Yeah.
Yeah, 21. Yeah.
He did, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Neat.
And now I'm in there.
Yeah.
Second attack.
Alright. Bonus action. Actually, can I see past this guy in the door here?
I would say you would have to get line of sight to see past him, but yes, you could see through his legs.
Okay. So then I'm gonna bonus action dash. Okay. So if I'm invisible and I attack, obviously it drops the invisibility, but do I get advantage on that first attack?
Correct.
Okay. So I will reach into my little satchel and I will throw the iron bands of Bolaro at the enemy mummy lady.
Okay.
Try to restrain her.
You're throwing it at her?
Yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, wait. Hold on. I'm gonna build for success.
Still
And
miss.
question: the boon that I got that I can add. I can add a D.
Oh, the D8, yeah.
Was it I add
Ooh.
Yes.
I
You can
think
see.
a
right.
D8? Okay, I'm gonna do that too.
Okay, that's a hit.
Yes.
What's the save?
All right. So yeah, she's. It just if it hits, it restrains her. She has to make a strength check to break out of it.
Oh, so it automatically restrains her, but then she has to make. Okay.
Yeah, it's
wrapped
the,
by chains
I don't
and
have the
kinda-
full-
Yeah, no, I got it. It says it here.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's, that's the part that I didn't have in there. I put the rest of it. You get it. Yeah, that's. All right, so I'm no longer invisible, but that's my.
And it's a magical item, so even if she like teleports a code
Yeah.
with her, so which is kind of dope. Can't really get out of it until you break it.
Used for that thing for a long time.
All right, Ophelia.
All right. What the fuck do I want to do? I think. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to weigh my options here. Bonus action, I'll Blade Song, because with these guys getting close, it's a little ooky spooky. So Ophelia will sort of take a deep breath, and her demeanor will shift a bit as she kind of quote-unquote locks in. And then, let's see here. Honestly, I think main action, she will. I'll fuck it up. Ophelia is going to haste Alar.
All right, roll me a con save first, as the lair action kicks in.
Okay, give me one sec.
18, you succeed. The spell succeeds.
All right. And then Ophelia's gonna take a step back. She does not want to get bonked while concentrating on haste.
Alright, the layer action changes. The room begins to turn a bright blue. Everything starts to glow brightly. As you watch the creatures glow blue, including Balin herself. you like to do, Thorn?
First bonus action, gonna heal up Alar.
All right.
Where the hell is it at? There it is.
So you cast a spell, it does nothing. As it seems Valen has stopped your healing.
Oh.
You know, likey that. Well, that's gonna be fun. I'm just gonna try to sacred flame her. Actually, what's the distance? Yeah, 60 feet. I got it.
Alright, she has disadvantage.
Except the heals.
She fails. She takes
Let's go.
She gets healed for that much, but also
It
divine
burns.
strike.
I don't like the healing.
It sucks.
Alright, that's for her. She realized she is in shackles. I'm not liking this at all. They're gonna do. She's going to dispel magic on you, Thorn. Get rid of your healing.
Oh.
That's her aura. As your healing eventually goes away. Whatever level you cast it at, she'll dispel it at that level.
No, dispel magic's at 3rd, so it automatically does it.
Yeah, it just gets rid of it. That's all she does.
Alright. Cassandra is going to choose violence. 1, 2. Good. I can see all of them. Right, first I'm gonna bonus action. God, can I press my? Thank you. Bonus action, use my channel divinity to have a vision. Let's see whose visions are strongest. As I will. I'm gonna cast a spell. Ophelia, run away now. Right, I will cast Firestorm.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
So yeah, she'll she's still pretty angry at this mummy because she was like a devotee of her god. So yeah, she'll raise her hands to the sky and she'll bring down the fire.
Firestorm.
Now I know normally I think the golems would automatically succeed, but I do cast my evocation spells at 1 level higher. So it'll actually be at 8th level, which doesn't change the damage.
Where are you putting it? There are like a bunch of cubes here. I'll give you.
So if I get 10...
How many? 10, yeah, give me a second.
Yeah, so it'll be enough to hit all 3 of them. It only lasts for the moment, so I won't bother with
it's
the...
just instant. Oh, okay, so, okay.
Yeah.
I
No
forgot
concentration.
Yeah, I was using it in another campaign, I forgot.
I'll save you some effort with divvying out the cubes.
Erupting, what's the save?
It'll be dexterity. Oh, damage is fairly low for an 8th level spell.
17 on her, she fails with the magic resistance. And then the big boys, they both fail.
It'd be a straight roll for her anyways, because she's restrained. With the resistance, I guess.
think that works that way for magic resistance.
Here.
She's
Then I
vulnerable to
think
it, so she takes double, 62.
I'm going to provoke an opportunity attack from the golem as I move away. As I do so, Ayla will attack with Sentinel. Using his reaction. Oh god. Please. So... it'll be with advantage. Oh, 29's probably a hit. So that's on the boy, and then yeah, Cassandra will get bollocked. Ouch. She's got to roll a con save for her elemental. Angel.
Man-child.
Yes. Barrier White Angel. Which she succeeds. Not that I was really worried about that. She'll just move there, and then she'll have the angel attack this one again. 3 times. 1, 2. She's going to change that to an 18 using that channel divinity of hers.
Okay, that's a hit.
And then third attack. 1, 2, 3. Amount of damage. 30 and 50 damage.
Nice.
As a Barry White Angel will just be big chilling.
Alright, it's going to attack Alar, but before that, Valen will use a legendary action as it will cast Whirlwind on itself as its body transforms into whirling sands. So it begins to move freely on its accord. Even if it's restrained, it still has the shackles, but it's moving 60 feet into the world with you guys.
Motherfucker.
As she's currently unable to be attacked by anything, she's immune to all damage. Alright, Canopy Olem will smacky on Alar with advantage. 20, 26, 22. He's got
Yeah, all 3
haste,
hits.
his haste should give him 21.
Yeah, haste gives him
Oh yes, true,
2
yes.
extra.
So just the 2 will hit. For not a small amount of damage.
Yeah, Jesus.
This big boy is going to attack Thorn. 3 attacks. 15, 19, 26.
Last 2 hit.
Alright. 25 and 34. I was like, how did you go down? I was like, there's no way.
Ayla will, yes, and under beat his chest or something. As he will make, he'll make his attack action first. I suppose he'll just attack normally this time.
Okay.
Just better safe than sorry. So declaring that at the gate. Yep.
That's a hit.
23. And then second attack, also 23. So this is for the first attack.
As he cleaves it, almost dies. Second attack.
Need to turn off the modifier. It may... Does it die from this
It
much
almost
damage?
dies. Oh, the fire would kill it, yeah.
as he'll, I don't know, have me angry. Let me turn off Divine Fury. So this would be the damage for the second strike. And then his hasted attack. He's 17.
That's it.
Oh, let's go.
For that, and I've got to roll some d4 for the sword. Additional 12 in fire damage. As yes, he is quite irate, perhaps suffering from conniptions even.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna load up the old steady aim one more time, and I'm going to start shooting the big guy.
Say, hit it.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And then
Hell yeah.
I will use a well from the graves on him as well. What was that? 3D. And then I will end there.
Alright, Jeff. So you see a whirling force coming for you like a tornado, and then a canopy falling back.
Yep, I'm gonna try to run just over here, between the golem and thorn, and I'm gonna hold my action to attack her with the sun sword for when if the whirlwind goes away.
Okay. Ophelia is going to. Yeah. So. I think I can only move like 40 feet. Oh no. Yeah, Ophelia will just main action. She'll step up a little bit, and she'll hold a firebolt for if the sand form thing ends.
Alright. In your turn, she'll use another legendary action to use Blinding Dust. Anybody within 5 feet of her, make a con save or be blinded. As dust begins to wind up from the tornado and tries to blind you. Jiff as well as Thorn. As your eyes are blinded, Thorn. Same with Jiff.
I'm gonna re-roll with my with the short sword.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can turn. Well, I'm gonna use my reaction to turn the 9 to a 14,
yeah.
just in case he does. make a
Not.
difference.
I wouldn't have the +4. I need to uncheck that.
See. So you're not blinded, Jiff. 14?
Yes.
For the save? That's it?
Yeah.
That's
Oh well, 14 plus my.
So
plus
9.
5?
Yeah.
Fine.
That's my future wound right there. All right.
Yeah, blinding would not be a good condition right now.
Man. Well, for now, I'm fucking screwed if I don't do this.
The later action. Give me a second. It changes.
It's honestly crazy because we've got three people above 20.
Alright. As the room becomes sickly green again.
Does that drop for whirlwind?
No, it's just her layer action.
Oh,
It's the
damn it.
dungeon area.
Let's make my life a little bit easier. As I'm gonna use my bonus action to summon my golden vow on here. As
So
You
that's
seen
spell?
you seen yeah. No, the Warhammer, the ancestral weapon.
Oh, okay.
As you've seen him before, he only was fighting with just his claws and a golden shield. As you've seen him just immediately just start bending his hand forward as he starts summoning something, but you can't see. But then you just see his arm slowly starting emerging a warhammer that just shimmers in gold. As he's gonna use his action to go for Hardy, which I can just use half my hit points right now, which is just fine. As in 68. Plus 30. Con. As I gain 59.
Good God.
Woo!
I'm back where I started. And that is my full turn.
Valen eventually disperses from the dusts. Jeff, you may attack. As well
Yeah, I
as
will.
Ophelia.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
Flame Blade it as well.
They both hit.
And then the Sun
18,
Sword,
You have advantage, Jeff, right?
she's restrained.
Oh, yes, right. Yeah, 22.
Oh, yeah, if she's restrained, I'm gonna crit fish with Elven Accuracy. Oh, nope.
And then it does an extra. She's undead, right?
Correct.
Sun Sword does an extra D8 of Radiant. So 3 more.
She gets kind of burned and blazed by fire and light. She gets irritated. You can't kill me! I'm immortal! As she shouts that out. She is... She's gonna make, she's gonna look at Jiff and make a roll me a wisdom save as it uses dreadful glare to paralyze you.
I'll build. Would a 16 matter?
No, it's a DC 18.
Okay.
But the good thing is, if you failed, not below a 5, below a 5 you get paralyzed. You just get frightened. She will use her Rotting Fist attack on Thorn. For a second attack. Misses.
Yay.
Mr. Beats, I suppose. And green. What a bother. Oh, goodness. Alright, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon at 6th level.
Okay.
I'm
Spell
pouring
goes
one
through.
out for Spiritual Weapon before it
Just
before it
kidding.
becomes concentration.
Yeah, everything's
Uh,
gonna be
I'll,
different.
I'll try and smack her at advantage.
I'll be reading a lot on Tuesday. I don't know all the rules, like I know some of them, but there's a lot. Ugh.
There is.
But yeah, we're gonna be hit.
Gonna be like, oh
So
no,
she'll
no.
take 17, and then I will not Toll the Dead, because bad. I'll try a Guiding Bolt at 2nd, which will then be 3rd level,
Oh, you have
which I think I have to roll.
still have advantage. She's restrained.
No, but Sickly Glow.
Oh yes, you have to. Yeah.
Con save.
What will be casting it?
It'll be 3rd level.
Okay, yes, it's con save.
Oh,
16 success. fires. Yeah, that's a hit.
Not bad damage, actually. Yes, Cassandra will continue to choose violence, as she'll
Yeah.
she'll point
Now's
her
the
angel
time.
in her direction as well. As yeah, Angel will make 3 attacks against her. 1 coconut. Perhaps even 2 coconuts.
Just the angel like throwing holy coconuts.
Oh yeah, you know what's weird.
Her body's ravished and heavily damaged. She just kind of scoffs at the angel.
Yeah, especially since it's like all, you know, Oracle-esque looking from her own deity. So it's really like divine intervention without using the action.
Alright, the Candlekeep Golem will attack. It's gonna make 1 attack on Alar. 24.
Yeah, it's hit.
33 force.
Ayla is still kicking,
Second
but
attack on Alar.
very, very... Yeah, that will hit.
Alar is knocked out.
Ayla's. Yeah.
Goes for Jiff now. 20.
I'll shield.
Nice. Rajay goes away, I'm assuming. Haste is still up.
Does he have the thing that
Oh, he
keeps
can-
it?
Oh yes, I'll
Zealot
double check if he
barbarians
has
have the thing.
the because I know he's multi-class. Let me
Depending
look
on the
at his
barbarian
sheet.
is he the one?
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Because I
It's
know
the,
at
yeah,
level
the Zealot
14
barbarian.
Level 14
I just don't know what
barbarian.
level it is.
Level 14 is where you can go below 0 and not go down.
Oh yeah.
But he's multi-classed,
Yeah, that's right.
so he doesn't have that, sadly.
I think his giants might stays, but
It
his
stays,
rage
but his
goes
rage
away.
goes away. Yeah. Yeah, if he was a zealot, he would be like, no, keep taking the hits until.
He is. He's just not at the level for it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
well, that's the problem with multi-class.
He's not,
Yeah.
Right. That's
not a
all,
super.
that's
Trust
all
me,
he
I feel
does. At the
My
end
sneak attack sucks.
The turn Valen will use her legendary as she begins to chant a blasphemous tones from her lips. As anybody within 10 feet, except for the golem, roll me a con save.
Okay. Phew.
I'll build for success just in case.
You'll need it, because you'll get
yeah.
stunned if you don't. Alright, you all succeed.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay.
Alright, Alar, death save, please whisper.
I'm not going to bother because Cassandra will use her natural 20 Oracle roll to bring him up to 1 HP.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
As Ayla will, yes, stand up, feeling emboldened. He'll rage once more, and he'll. He got put down by the golem, so he'll probably just attack the golem still.
Sailor has an exhaustion point. Ooh.
Well, he did stand up naturally.
Oh, natural 20, I forgot. You ignored it.
What's the fun of D&D if you can't flounce its rules? He'll attack recklessly with all 3 strikes. 1, 19, 2, and then 3, 29 being the third.
Yeah, they'll hit.
Switch off time future, and then 90. Which I'll just go, and then 3 more. Oh shit, I forgot to turn off GM roll. So yes, a not insignificant amount of damage. As that's Aylar's turn.
Awesome.
Okay, I will. This time, you said oh no, you said she's still ensnared, right?
She's in a restraint. You have advantage on her, and she's not in a tornado anymore, so she's exposed.
Okay, so now I will sharpshooter attack her.
That's a hit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, baby. Oh my god.
She's almost dead.
Minus
And
9. I don't know if
I'll
it takes
use
damage.
another Whales from the Grave onto her.
Alright.
So I have one left.
So her body dissipates for the time being, and she's gone. She's defeated. Yet again. I'll be back!
Do the chains just fall to the ground then?
Oh, yes, they do.
Okay.
She has no
And does
body.
that mean
well,
she's
I
no
will-
longer frightened?
No, he's gone. It's all gone, yeah.
Sick. Alright,
The
I
light action
will,
stop as well. The golem just stands. Because it's...
Yeah.
fucking-
I'll,
It's not gonna,
swing
it's
at
not
the
gonna
golem.
make it to.
No, but if it does, I'd
Yeah,
be
hope
scared.
not.
That's a hit.
For that many, and then I'll bonus action attack again with the short sword. So get my modifier for 1 damage.
All right.
Actually, it's 2, because it's a +1 short sword, so 2 damage on the second hit. Hooray.
Okay. Ophelia, what are you gonna do?
Ophelia will step up, and she is just gonna swing at it twice. She won't bother to booming blade because that'll probably just not end well.
They both hit. You collide your weapon, and the second one killing it. So it turns to dust,
Boom.
ending the conflict yet again.
All right, let's find this bitch that has the heart.
Yeah, I'll give it my superior healing potion. So he can
I'll
just
then use the.
heal for whatever the full amount of that is.
Period.
I'll
Superior
use a bonus
is,
action to take away my
yeah, I don't-
little
Yeah, superior.
golden
You
bell.
just roll the...
Oh, yeah, I don't need to. I need to look. I can just do this.
Yeah, there you go.
He was at a 1H. Oh yeah, because came back up. Cassandra will also.
also, I'll cure wounds him at 2nd level, so that might,
I'll do it at 4th, I think, which will then be 5th.
and then I'll get my
Sneak
pro
attack
log
knocks
and
him
get the
out.
2nd level slot back.
You have the scroll from the place where you got the. I'm not too sure if you guys. Someone looted it. I think it was Jiff. From where you got the legendary item.
Sword?
No.
Scroll.
Source
No,
not
the
legendary.
crystal ball, I think. I have 5 gold piece of sticks of incense and a 500 gold piece pendant. I don't remember anything about a scroll. Maybe I just didn't.
Yeah, there you got you got the incense. Yeah, there is a scroll there. There's a scroll of reclamation. Valen's claims.
Oh
There's a
yes,
bo-
on.
Yeah. It was in the drawer with the polished stones and all that stuff.
Remind me what that is.
It's basically all the names of the individuals by the oracle. And ideally, it's kind of her visions. Ideally, as she's chosen oracle, but it states that like ideally you could use it potentially find what you're looking for. If for the individual that can recite the reclamation and is a holy priest or somebody, a devotee uh, upon where the sarcophagus was. You can also do that to help you find what you're looking for. It's you basically have to perform the rite.
Let's get to the sarcophagus then.
So, do we need her heart first? I mean, how can we reclaim?
Oh
what
yeah,
don't
we do
have?
need the heart.
Yes, you need the heart.
And we know that
We know that
that
the
woman,
person
yeah.
has it.
Right. Did we want to? I think
Well,
Do we want to just start at the start and start going through rooms? We might have missed something. I mean, this is. We can go south from here and see how we go.
Sure.
Angel lasts for like 10 minutes. Oh, 1 hour.
No, 1 hour. That's why I didn't get rid of it.
But I've got to make like a train. Could you turn Ayla normal size, please?
But he likes it. He wants to be buff. That's his dream.
I mean, he is buff, but he's just normal size buff.
I grabbed the chains again before we left there as well. Was at the bottom? Bottom and then left?
I think so. Oh yes, I remember, because this is a psychic chamber. One that made our head go ouchie ouch. Have we looked down there? Better change my orientation.
Elisa's quarters.
Yeah,
The room is furnished
it's
with a simple
open.
cot, a small footlocker, a round table, a chair, a wooden cupboard, and one door jar. Small figurines of a cat set along the top of the cupboard are the room only of decorations. Folding screens obscures the corner of the room.
I feel like we were in here, right? I mean, I'll give it another once over. I throw up another detect magic too, just in case.
Okay. You sense magic coming from the cupboard.
I'll just cast it.
It radiates an aura of conjuration.
I will from inside or like.
Yes.
I want to check
inside.
for traps too.
Roll investigation or perception. You see none.
Oh shit.
All right, I'll open the cupboard up.
All right. You can see it contains currently contains an empty glass flask, half a loaf of bread, and 3 peaches. as they don't look like they're spoiled or rotten. For some apparent reason, it looks like they'll never go spoiled.
Anybody want some magic fruit?
Maybe I'm feeling a little peckish.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, I'll try one of the peaches.
Tastes good.
Not bad, all things considered.
Just,
Did you
grab
say that there
whatever's in
was
there.
a covered area in this room?
A covered area, sorry? What are you talking about?
I thought you said that
There's like
there
a
was
screen or something.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes. There's a folding screen obscuring the far corner of the room.
Can we
If you
check
look
behind it?
The holding screen in the corner of the room conceals a magical self-cleaning toilet.
I wonder if we could take this with us back to Candlekeep once we're all done.
Maybe.
I mean, it sounds like something useful.
But
Taylor would have to carry it.
to you guys, there's a cat in this room. It is a clue to the whole concept of this whole place.
One of the jars was.
It was like a figurine,
cat,
or
right?
A small figurine of a cat.
I'll grab the cat.
Alright, you grab some decoration.
I mean, well, let's. I guess. All right, let's go see if there was a cat jar.
There was, I remember. That might be part of the reclamation. Get your dong out of the way.
Nope.
No, nothing there.
That's the way out.
Yeah. Do we want to try right or something? Please.
Let me. Well,
Oh, that's the
jar's right here. I'm gonna check the.
Yeah.
Alright, you check the jar. As you head back upstairs, you notice the false tomb itself again, as you go to the symbol of a cat.
I'll look inside.
You see a
Pop up.
heart, a dry heart.
Oh shit, guys, it's here.
What?
The heart. There's a heart in this jar.
Well, fuck. Should we start the ritual then?
Probably.
I guess now's as good a time as any. I'll mage hand it out of the jar.
I thought you mentioned that the heart was with the woman, though.
That's what I believed, but if it this
Maybe
and
she
the
just
cat
knew
is
where to
like
find it.
Is
My-
this
effigy,
is this the heart or is this just a heart?
exactly what I was thinking, Jorzen.
I mean, even if it is a heart, it'll still count for the spell's parameters. I mean, all of these jars contain effigies.
Okay.
But for the spell's parameters, does it not have to be an effigy of the
I mean,
Of the
maybe it
mummy?
considers.
It look like a human
considers-
heart.
Yes, it looks dry and has a lot of it's been aged. Time.
We still have detect magic up. Is it necrotic?
The heart itself, it's not magical. No.
No magic vibes off this. This is just an organ.
I mean, either way, I think as long as we don't sleep, she won't come back.
Well,
So,
we're
Anyone that closes their eyes gets slapped in the face. That goes for me. I'll slap myself in the face if need be.
Mm-hmm.
I
Who's
mean,
gonna do the?
maybe... Wait, maybe the ritual isn't so much... It'll just compass us to where the heart is.
What exactly does
Let's.
the ritual, like, how is it
Yeah, I was just gonna.
described in the
I'm gonna
scroll?
look at. Hold on, whatever scroll I was. Yeah, I was about to look at it. Or I'll. Whoever knows. I'm not. I'm not like a holy person, so I don't really know a ton about this stuff.
No, it feels like me and Cassandra are the only ones that are counted as it.
The right looks like you can roll a religion check. You have advantage if you are a priest or a cleric of some kind of patron. It doesn't really matter related to this place.
Cough guidance.
Oh,
Oh,
Slaps you. Natural 20.
Right.
Nice.
You can, as you read the rites after a good 5 minutes, you realize the rites correlate with the resurrection of an individual, making them a god, making them alive and whole and true once more.
wait, this.
It looks like they would be the people they have brought forth were sacrifices, including you guys have jars of your owns here, as they would be correlated towards the new vessel.
It's just got a bunch of
Each
springs in it.
one of us will
But
sacrifice
but you feel like
himself?
without all the parts, it wouldn't work the way it was intended to.
We're sacrificing a piece of us to make a god. At least a vessel of a god.
I mean, was this lady a god before, or?
No, they were mortal.
An
In their
oracle
current
for
state
the
right
dead.
now, they're basically a god because they can't be killed. But they can't leave the sanctum without a mortal body.
If she can't be killed, we can make a body that can be killed.
Just need to strike her heart. But you said that... Oh god, I didn't even notice that you rolled 2 nat 20s at first. Truly was meant to be. I mean... What do you mean by if all the pieces aren't in place that the ritual won't work as intended?
And a concept like that would be related to by destroying the heart, they would die basically if they were brought back to life by reciting the reclamation. But if all the body parts were placed into the canopies, they would be used for the new body, and they would be alive again.
It's just like I explained before.
You could destroy the heart, ideally.
wait. I'm assuming, Thorn, you've kind of described everything that the
Yeah.
DM is. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
So,
gonna assume
if-
we were trying to destroy her, or not.
If Cassandra saw the heart in that woman, and there's a heart in that jar, is it reasonable to assume then that that's the woman's heart, and that the mummy's heart resides within the woman herself?
I have no idea.
Because could that not then explain why she's sort of... She went from a sage of Candlekeep, or not of Candlekeep, of wherever it was we came from, to someone who just lives their life in servitude under this, I don't know, like foul mummy creature?
She probably doesn't even know that she's like this.
So I'm thinking whether or not turning her in God can restore some capabilities, or we're gonna deal with a god that's gonna kill us. And judging by the room, I feel like we're gonna make a god that's probably gonna kill us.
But I don't think we want to use the ritual then, do we? I think
Well, I mean, we need to destroy the
all we need
heart.
to do is, yeah, exactly, destroy the heart of the.
I don't think it's gonna work that way. I think if we kind of like as in magic, there is a heart, but the reason why we can't kill her is because both that heart is not connected to it. It's more along the lines of illusion until we manifest that heart within it. So basically just merging both fake and real heart together.
I
I
don't
think that's the only way.
I don't
If we want to
think
kill her.
so. To me, it sounds like the Mummy Lord would want something like that. It sounds like something like to me this ritual sounds like something the Mummy Lord is trying to attain.
Yeah, why
I
would she
think
have a scroll detailing how to kill her, you know?
yeah, so to me this ritual seems like a way to sort of elevate her power and status. I think completing the ritual would be a folly on our part.
But we
Yeah,
can't
I feel like
complete
she
the
was
ritual.
trying to do the ritual.
Like, remember
Right.
that,
I don't think we want to.
like, it's a matter of the greater the power and the greater the reward, the greater the. Sorry, my voice went weird for a second. The greater the difficulty in actually completing the ritual, and also the consequences of not fulfilling the requirements.
Can I
No matter what we
insight the
do,
reclamation scroll to see if whether or not it has a sense of probably doing something bad?
Sadly, can't do that. Sadly, yeah, this is a choice.
like, we are alive, which means that the ritual is going to fail, or at least be incomplete no matter what.
But that is the thing. We need to sacrifice a piece of us to make it.
Yes, but that's what the Mummy Lord was doing. She has the jars
Yeah, we
labeled
don't
with their
want to
names. This
do the
She's going to
ritual
be
ritual for
is
it.
yeah.
sacrificing
Why would we
anyone,
want to ascend her to godhood? Yeah.
but she won't ascend because the ritual will be incomplete.
Correct. Exactly. I'm just saying that it sounds like
If we
Thorn,
spoil
you
the
believe that
ritual
yeah.
and then attempt it, she's the one that's going to suffer.
I don't know anymore.
So you mean to sort of utilize the ritual without fully completing it in hopes that there's a consequence that she'll have to pay.
Well, I mean, the whole idea is to bring her back in a real body so that she can leave the tomb ascended. She won't have the weaknesses that she possesses, but she'll have all the strength. But if we bring her back with the ritualistic parts missing, then her new body is going to be flawed. But in any case,
So then what would happen if we just destroyed the heart without doing anything with the ritual?
I mean, then she would probably just, wait long enough where she could reset the parameters of the ritual. Because she can't leave. But, perhaps she could look at hiring people to try and kill us from beyond the tomb. As unsuccessful a venture as that would be, clearly, since we've thwarted her twice.
I thought, forgive me, perhaps I'm not understanding the magic quite correctly, but I was under the impression that by simply destroying the heart, not only is the ritual prevented, but her ability to, I guess, exist is also removed.
Well, remember that
Yeah,
this
because if we
is
just kill her without
this is girl's
it, she
heart, not
keeps
hers.
reforming.
Yes, that's what I mean. We have to locate the girl. I'm under the impression that the girl, the heart within the girl is the mummy's heart.
Yes.
Yes. So then by simply finding the girl
Mm.
and removing that heart, it would kill the mummy. And now that we have the girl's heart, hopefully there's a way, or perhaps even a ritual such as this, where we could give her her own heart back.
Maybe. It depends on how they actually switch the heart to begin with. Could I make a medicine check to see how they might have done that?
For what? Like how
For
they
in,
preserve the jars?
interchanging, or from switching out her heart.
Switching out her heart for another heart?
Well, yeah, because she has some. We think that she has some mummy's heart within her,
Mm-hmm.
and that this is the part that we've found.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think that using medicine that there might be a way to reverse this change?
It would have to be a wish spell at that point.
But can I ascertain how they completed it to begin with?
It's the book. That book that you found long ago. It's connected to this entire campaign, or the concept of Valen. It's connected. It's kind of almost like you could
Oh, it
say
has
it's like,
ritual.
yeah,
in there.
it's ritually connected. So you guys now are permanently connected to it until Valen is destroyed. As they were gullible, likely to basically devote themselves to a higher power. They think they're serving a god. They think they are serving somebody that would be worth redeeming in this mortal realm, as they believe the Oracle is chosen, right? It's like the same concept of fate. And people, people in general, and even in real life, faith is very, very sacred and very important to people. It doesn't easily break. That's obviously Valen sees fit to come back in a mortal guise and see fit to continue her work forward as a god and a believer, as she has followers. As sadly, you guys are not followers, but you are part of her ritual now. Even if you are not working with her, like most of them have been. So, ideally, at this point, it comes down to what you want to do. There's many ways of stopping this, and I'm not obviously going to tell you, but ideally, you obviously know there's the cat jar, there's the heart. You obviously know that Elisa is correlated to this, as well as many of the other people that you have seen in this place that died. One lost a spleen and it got petrified. Multiple of these jars have a connection towards their devoted, and now they're dead. It's hard to say if that is Valen's heart you're holding or someone else's heart.
It's definitely not Valen's heart. If it was Valen's, it would be radiating the same energy as her. Her
Plus,
heart
you
would be something
divined.
evil.
Yeah, well, and you said that you attempted to divine and scry for her heart, and you saw the woman
Although,
that let us in.
it should be easier to scry the girl since we have her heart now. Fairly sure that the scrying spell is more effective when you actually literally contain them. Like, have a body part.
Yeah. So perhaps we simply protect you while you attempt to scry again for a moment?
Maybe.
Yeah, just do it. Better than standing around.
Alright, so the priestess, whatever her name is, has to make a wisdom save if she doesn't want to be scried. Which she'll have a -10 on the save because we literally have a body part. I'll put it in there. So yes, we've met her, so it's a 0. We're not familiar, but if we have her heart, then her save will suffer.
You can sense she's in a dark, sealed place within this dungeon.
Oh, is she
Yep.
in the coffin now?
No, no, the coffin's open, right?
coffin is sealed.
Didn't we open it?
Yes, you did. It's sealed again.
I mean,
The heart is in already.
no, because if it was here, my sensor would be here. It's within 10 feet. Like, if she was in the coffin, my sensor would just be floating above it, and then I'd be basically
Correct.
waving
It's
to
in this
myself.
room.
Oh,
Oh.
what the fuck?
Every
Never mind.
time we destroy her, it goes back. The seal opens, and she goes and attacks us. When she's dead, she goes back inside that coffin. The heart's already inside in place.
Remember, it's not just a heart, it's a living being.
Yeah, but we gotta put the rest of the pieces within our areas.
What?
No, I think what we're trying to say is that she's trying to ascend by collecting all of these parts, and she's hidden her own heart within a living vessel, so that way, if we attempt to destroy her by destroying her heart, it would be much more difficult because it's, again, concealed within a living vessel. She needs all of the body parts to be in these jars when she performs her rite to ascend to godhood. We're just trying to destroy her by locating the vessel of her old heart.
Which I think is in that coffin.
I would agree.
I mean, if my sensor is literally there, then it must be it. So we crack the coffin and do the unthinkable, I guess.
I don't know. My gut feeling tells me to start the ritual. Because it's giving an immortal person a mortal being to be in within vessels. Then you destroy the heart, and it's forever gone. And you guys do whatever you want. I don't care anymore.
Well, let's investigate this sarcophagus so that we can see if she really is within. Oh, Ayla's being remarkably silent, so he'll just head over.
He's like in serious mode.
Yeah, Aylar's just
Guidance.
locked in.
I'll have
Go up with
Barry
him.
White Angel give him the help action.
He is no issue.
I'll still be sitting.
He just pushes it open.
Oh,
So he
cool.
does.
I
You do
wasn't sure.
notice the body as she's resting there, still alive, breathing.
The woman or the mummy?
It's the woman, Elisa, the one you met when you first came down here. She was at the front.
So, what's your detect magic saying?
You can sense it deep within her.
Yeah, it's in there.
I really don't want to have to kill this woman.
Yeah.
Fine. I'll just roll a percentile. I'll ask my god to deal with it instead. Unlucky.
Close.
That was super close, actually. Cyberburst, no, why would you do this?
It's like, yeah, I'm not fucking dealing with this shit. I'm going to the can.
Now you're silent? This is your oracle that's doing this. So, I think that, in my medical opinion, that there's nothing short of a wish spell that can fix her.
Ideally, yeah. It's kind of strange, but yeah, it feels like her heart is not her heart. The heart you have from the jar is her heart.
Perhaps. I mean,
If we
if we
get her out of
swap
here,
the
can we
hearts,
save her somehow?
I mean, in my mind, if we take the mummy's heart and destroy it, and then replace her heart, at the very least, could we not revive her?
I mean, but you know that hearts look, healthy. Like, that this heart is
Mum,
shriveled. Like, even if she's being kept alive by the mummy's heart, there's no guarantee that she'll survive when A, it's removed, and B, trying to shove back some shriveled carcass of the old one.
I suppose in my mindset, magic works in strange ways, so I would just. My assumption is that she would die, and then we would replace her heart with a shriveled heart, and in a perfect world, she'd come back alive. Um, but that's super optimistic. But
Unfortunately,
we could always give her her heart back, and then see if the sages of Candlekeep understand more, because I believe she. Or no, I'm thinking, is this the one that was a member of Candlekeep?
No, you left the body back there. You never took it. You can take it back to Candlekeep, obviously.
Yeah.
we will as we leave. Yeah.
We will, yeah. But in my mindset, surely there's some sort of magic back at Candlekeep that could
I mean,
bring her back.
We can.
can we take a heart out of that body that was back there?
What, the dragon?
Because the organ that was on the ground, yeah,
I mean, there's
Can.
like
the
there's a
organ that
lot
was on the
to-
ground was something else.
But he was petrified.
His organ was.
His organ was, not his body.
Oh,
His
okay.
spleen was
Oh,
petrified.
And I mean, it's a matter of this woman is a human versus trying to shove in a dragonborn heart.
Perhaps the mummy right, could we not use that to resurrect this woman with her own heart?
It's a matter of whether we think that we should. I mean, there's a reason why gods are venerated.
I mean, but does the right ascend them to godhood only if all the parts are back? Like, in theory, could we not potentially half-ass the right just to bring her back to life, but without the powers of a god?
But without our parts, she'd still be missing those as a human. Like, yes, we'd bring her back with a heart, but she'd be missing whatever we were supposed to
But-
donate.
But she wouldn't, because this was Valen, right? The right was tailored to what Valen needs. If she's only missing her heart, then we would need only provide a heart, right?
If it's tailored to Valen, then it's probably not going to save her.
No, I just mean
Doesn't
that
someone
in its
have a-
current format, it's tailored to Valen, right? But if we were to make the necessary modifications, could it not be tailored to this woman?
We're gonna take a
Didn't one of
quick.
y'all have a regeneration spell?
We'll take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be back in
That
5.
do anything?
No. I mean, I don't have the spell prepared.
I do.
I don't think it works on NPCs, though, right? Usually when
It
you
just works
kill
on
an
anything.
Just as a
Finger,
creature.
legs, tails, and so on. So basically, after
Oh,
2 minutes, you have a it said sever part specifically, so it won't. I don't think it will regenerate a heart.
It'd have to be.
We also have a bunch
resurrection.
of money. We if we really want to bring her back. Yeah, we
That's
can
what I'm saying. Like,
try to get a
yeah,
true resurrection.
I was gonna say is just like I can cast resurrection, but that's at a cost to my own body.
Resurrection.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we get a scroll for it, or pay someone else to.
All I need is just the diamonds. That's it.
Or we take the heart and then lay it to rest properly.
while they're trying to figure this out, I want to, while my detect magic is still up, I want to go around and just see if there's anything else magical on any of the other jars.
None of them are magical. You can feel like that the people who were chosen from the book that was written when you first came here, they all came here upon their obviously interest and desire, of course, um, and they were swayed by Valen in a way, but some obviously refused it, as you could see what has conspired to the Dragonborn. You can feel like the longer you stay in here, there's a good chance that you're going to lose a body part of yourself. It's hard to tell what it would be, but for the people who are picked, like Thorn and so on, eventually something will be taken.
We just
And it's usually by force.
usually.
As you would always be hunted. Even if you left this place, Valen will always hunt you down until she is reborn. You will have nightmares of her. You will never be able to feel like you're safe.
Well, my god isn't answering. So,
It's at a pool party right now. A bunch of different gods.
Well, I
I think
mean,
you'd be a bit more interested.
not to play God or anything, but if it's one mortal's life that we may not potentially be able to save versus an evil mummy lord ascending to godhood, I can live, I think, with that, but only if we will at least attempt to bring her back.
Yeah.
I'm all for fireballing horses, but this is a bit larger than that.
Wait, what? You fireball the horse?
And it's not
Yeah.
important right now.
It was at the time. Very important.
Yeah, we just need to make a decision at this point.
Do we think that maybe there's a way to cut off the connection between Velen and the heart? They're magically connected, right? But if I the spell magic trying to target the heart, then it'll probably just stop.
Perhaps a remove curse would work?
Maybe I do have both. Let me do this first. See if I can.
Before you do that, I'm gonna pop. I'm gonna go up there just to see if it's gonna do anything. We're gonna cast protection from evil and good on her. See if it has any effect.
Okay. Doesn't do anything.
I'm out of ideas. Whatever you guys think we should do.
I really, I don't know. out of character, I feel pretty confident in popping the bad bitch's heart and then throwing her shriveled heart back in and saying a quick little prayer and hoping it works. But I'm also aware that it's a bit of a Hail Mary.
Not going to gain any new information, so.
Like, I'll try remove curse on her, and if it doesn't work, then
It doesn't work. This is spells won't really actually can help you here. This is more like old school ritual. Like this is...
Yeah. I mean, regardless, we have her heart. Her body is only missing her heart. I'm sure, at least with the help of some sages from Candlekeep, we could attempt to adapt a rite that would bring her back.
Josen.
Yeah, it's the
Can I
best
say
idea we
something?
have.
Josen?
Sorry. What happened?
Nothing yet. You sort of mentioned before you're adventuring with us your occupation. How much would they normally pay you?
Normally, it would depend on the job, like who I was going after, how difficult. But I would say, on average, around 500 gold.
She'll pull out 500 gold and like in a little baggie, and she'll hand it to you and say, "Please, please." And
For you, I'll do for free. I don't need to be paid for this.
Alright, try using this, this is where we found the sun blade, right? Was it sarcophagus? Or was that somewhere else?
it was
The
the
sun
other
sword?
diamond, right?
Yeah, it was in a diamond.
The one below us.
Okay.
I mean, I can't think of a way to save her, really, outside of killing her first.
I mean, dare I say, if the Mummy Lord implanted a heart into her, I hate to speak for her, but I'd assume that she kind of already knew she was marked for death.
I mean, she might not have known that she had the foreign heart. For all she knew, that she thinks it's hers. She's asleep, right?
Yeah, we're just talking about. We're just.
Yeah, she's in like a unconscious state.
We're gonna kill her. No, we're not gonna kill her. We're gonna kill her. No, we're not gonna
She's
kill her.
like bound and
It's-
gagged in this coffin. Like,
She's
Just at this point, just
It's fine.
do it. Just do
Either
it.
we
need to get out of
we
here
kill her or we don't. I mean, do the ritual. As
Just do
simple
it.
as it is.
at this
I
point.
mean, yeah, the options really are kill her and try and bring her back to life, or don't kill her and potentially mark ourselves for a constant thorn in our side of some mummy lord trying to steal our body parts and ascend herself to godhood.
Potentially, this is guaranteed.
So I slowly start pulling out my dagger in just anticipation.
Make it quick.
Should I do it?
Yeah, I'm starting to walk away.
I would go for like directly
what kind of
to
incision?
the heart. Like, yeah.
Stab her face first, then the heart.
Okay, so
No.
I pull my dagger out, I slit her throat, and I stab her in the heart a few times.
Oof.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes. We're gonna make sure.
Avoid the throat. Just go for the heart, please.
No throat? No throat?
No throat. If we're trying to bring her back
Yeah,
and she
just
has a
give it-
severed windpipe, then
Ah,
Yeah, just
sorry.
give her a direct shot.
Sorry, forgot. We were trying to resurrect. So I'll just stab her in the heart twice.
Stab her in the heart just once. It doesn't require a second time. You feel a heavy shake of her body, kind of quake, blood spraying out of her mouth as her eyes looks towards you. You can see someone else's eyes this time as you see Valen's eyes look at you. She coughs. You ruined everything.
See, this is why you stabbed twice. No talking.
As you can feel kind of an unholy presence of a boom kind of shudder this entire sanctum as it shakes.
A mirror image of myself just in case.
As you feel the
Throughout the whole-
sanctum is slowly breaking apart. What do you do next?
Crap.
Now
Grab
that
her,
we've
get out of
punctured
here.
her heart, can we attempt to like put her heart back in quickly while we're in the ritual area? And then if it doesn't
this
work,
place is breaking down. We need to go.
I have the teleport
let's-
spell and I have the sigils memorized.
You
We
still
can
have
get out of
time.
here
You still have
fast.
time.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
if
depends.
we've got
If you're gonna
if
do
we've got time, we should.
if you're gonna recite the ritual, you do it now. If you're not going to recite it, then get the fuck out of here.
I don't think we wanted to do the ritual, right?
I mean, no, I don't think so. Although, remember
Yeah.
that we found those items? That we left them?
You feel like in the back of your
Well,
head.
you guys didn't want to grab them. I don't know
So
if we have time
Thorn,
to go
you
get
feel
them.
like I'm gonna help you out here, Thorn, since you're not really wanting to be a part of this. You feel like you still need to recite it. You still need to recite the ritual, even after the heart is killed, because the fact in the matter, her spirit still lies within this place.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm trying to warn you guys. She's not going to die until she's been fully ritualized.
Hurting your words terribly. Why didn't you just
So-
come out and say that?
So stabbing twice doesn't count?
I said it
Oh.
multiple times that an immortal body won't be dead until we get a mortal body in it.
Well then. Okay, well then let's do it.
There was no point in doing the ritual.
I suppose.
until her heart was dead properly.
Let's
Yeah.
let's just move forward. It's in the past. Let's just figure this out. We can argue about it when we get back.
Do the ritual.
All right, who wants to recite it? Thorn or
Thorn will
Sandra?
do it.
All right, you can give me some roleplay and recite something for me. Good sir, as you can step upon the podium.
Roughly, quick question: how long is the ritual going to take? Is it going to be a couple of minutes?
It takes about like a minute.
It's only gonna take
Alright,
a
I'm gonna.
few seconds.
If this place is falling, this place is gradually falling
It's
apart
It's
too,
not
right?
falling apart yet, but you can tell the sands and stuff that's holding the kind of columns that are.
Then I'm gonna go as fast as I can and try to grab whatever those items we saw in this room up here was.
All right, go for it.
You have a minute.
I can dash pretty quick.
For all the items that we have, do we need to place them automatically?
What do you mean items? No, they already.
Like,
you took
okay,
out the
so-
heart, so you still have the heart in your inventory. So
Our castle put it back.
you're putting the heart back.
Yeah,
in?
so-
Okay.
So we put everything inside there. What about like the whole thing of Alar, me, and Cass? So it has to be a piece of us, right?
Ideally, but depends. So it depends if you want to do the right that way. It all depends how you want to do this.
Well, I'm just gonna do it. He's gonna go up to his thing first. I'm gonna sacrifice a piece of myself. If Alar and Cass are gonna do it, I don't care. I'm doing it already. As
Wait. The ritual is going to be incomplete no matter what, because I'm not sacrificing a piece of myself to fuel a necromantic ritual.
Yeah,
So-
I think.
So you doing it isn't going to change anything, because it's still going to be incomplete. There's
do
not
I know
level-
that no matter what, we're gonna get forced into
Well-
being taken pieces?
So let it come to that. Don't just go willingly offering yourself.
You know what? For a person who's argued this whole time for a good ways out, you're gonna wait for the last second to suffer. That's fine. I've suffered
No
already
one
too many
wants to
times.
suffer.
I don't care
Add a
anymore. Let's begin
character,
this game,
Thorn.
right?
I'd suggest keeping the heart. Don't put it back in the jar.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't
Just give
want
me
to
the damn
complete the
heart.
ritual.
I think the entire point of the ritual is that we have to flub it so that her soul is fully condemned.
Alright. Let's begin. He'll start grabbing the materials, but not putting anything in the right places. I did it once before, I'm gonna do it again. Alright, let's begin. From there on then, you see him placing his golden shield down and then grabbing, using his bonus action again to summon his weapon as his pure catalyst. He starts enchanting like an ancient language as none of you've heard before. Let my own god in blood's vein be in this part. As I've sacrificed a piece of myself once as before for the queen, I will do it again. As he'll start doing it in his own way as he just starts letting blood loose from his own body. This coming from the forearms. Is there anything specific that the ritual needs to be done?
Just roleplay it.
Okay. As I'm just gonna do this now. He starts letting his blood out as he like raises his hands up to almost like of an essence to just get as almost being like baptized or like having holy water sprinkled upon his place. He puts it more along the lines of the coffin. Now let's begin. As you can sense that his a golden aura from him. He's not casting for any deities. You see him as he's casting it for himself. As I was once a deity. Let's see if this will begin once more. As you could see him increasing his blood flow as it's constantly generating more in blood. You see his own body getting frail and frail as he's like exposing a lot of blood of himself. As he's sacrificing a lot of blood to get this ritual glowing. As I'm going to use myself as my own catalyst. Let this ritual end.
As you watch the canopy jars begin to shatter and break each of them, as you watch the kind of essence as it kind of spring towards the helpless body, kind of whirl and pull and go into her. As the essences, you see the heart you obtained and kept eventually dissipates as well. But it doesn't go into her body, as it kind of whirls around you. As you can see Valen, I am alive! What? Why am I not in this body? What is going on? You have ruined everything! I can't come back into the mortal realm! You have destroyed everything I've worked hard for decades.
Just kill her already.
Screams in agony. You can see her body being rejected as the mage kind of drops. As you see kind of the spiritual heart that you obtained and not put back into the jar. As if you had kept it in the jar, she would have been reborn once again, but in a new light, of someone else. The heart begins to sway around, and it seems to act like a catalyst as it begins to reform into the mages. Without any efforts of spells or greater powers, she is reborn and renewed. As the mage before you wakes up, the priestess, unaware to what has conspired or what happened, but she kind of feels that she's grateful to you. Seeing fit the entirety of this place begins to collapse and blocks begins to cinder down from the ceiling. You see in the distance Jeff carrying a bunch of junk from the other room as he shouts to leave this place at once.
Ophelia,
Gotta
now
go.
might be time.
You guys done?
Yeah.
I got swag. We can figure it out later. Let's go.
Did we want to try and get those items first or no?
he has them.
Jiff's just
I got them. I
Oh,
got
you've
them.
got
Let's
them.
go.
Good, good,
It's in
good.
his hand,
Okay,
so
everybody,
he's like-
everybody,
Yeah, I ran
gather
back
up
and grabbed
around
them.
me then.
Wait, how many people can teleport take?
8.
Eight.
Oh, okay.
Like,
good.
yeah, a lot.
Where do you want to teleport to?
I'm gonna use the sigils that I memorized from the portal in Candlekeep, like their teleportation circle. And I will teleport us
Guidance
there.
if you need it.
I don't think I do because I have the
Did you take the corpse of the dragon?
Oh.
Just the woman, right?
the one from Candlekeep.
Would I have had time to grab him on the way back?
I don't think so.
If not, I could always dimension door to the corpse, dimension door back, and then teleport.
That's up to you.
I will do that then.
Okay.
Fuck it. I have
That's
exactly.
As
Okay.
you teleport the bodies and get out of this sanctum for good, heading back towards Candlekeep and saying goodbye to this place, and not resurrecting a god, as you have saved many countless lives, and retrieved much relics upon this place, stopped the world from another horrible creature arriving upon its front gates. As you arrive, Boath is like, "Holy shit! What the hell is going on?" As you see an archmage look at you as you arrive by teleportation, all sprayed with sand and dirt. Some of you are caked with something else besides the point.
Covered in blood.
Forgive me. We used the teleportation circle earlier to enter the What was the name of the place again? Oh my goodness.
Inner ward.
The yeah.
Oh, you mean the
tomb.
other place?
That like island that we
Yeah.
Oh,
with the mages there.
I see. Good God.
And so I committed the teleportation circle to memory before we left for the House of All-Seeing Orb, I believe it was.
Guy looks at you, glare. Don't make it happen again. This
It
circle
was
is...
right. It was our only way out. There was long story short, we stopped the mummy lord from ascending to godhood, and we needed to get out of the
He looks at
collapsing
you.
tomb.
Yes, I hear this all the time. Make your way out of here now, as soon as possible. Janitors, clean this shit up.
Yeah, I guess there is sand everywhere, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sand is a bitch to clean. And
Yeah,
blood.
I think Cassandra is like, she's removed her shoes and she's just like letting like the long line of sand pour out. Wow, that was fairly close, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to the House of Rest.
Oh wait, when you entered into the room, the treasure room, I forgot. There is a trap. I don't know if you got rid of the trap, did you? Oh, you did. Yeah, you did originally when you opened the door.
Yeah, I was
We,
gonna
yeah,
say,
we went in there
Yeah.
before, but we
Yeah,
just
I
didn't
forgot.
take the items.
Yeah, because we didn't want Valen to think we were poking around.
But yes, as you guys bring the Dragonborn back towards the sided individuals, as the scholars of Candlekeep will take forth upon his body, try to return him back to back to life through their own spells of resurrection, seeming fit they be charged as the ritual to obtain as they take him forth. As Alicia sees fit to stay here, as she wishes to become a scholar of this place, and wishes to learn and teachings, hoping never to again be manipulated or potentially used for some dark ritual. She thanks you to the bottom of her heart, as she had no idea what she was doing. She thought her path was known upon a god, a deity, not a forsaken false prophet. As the reward of you, obviously, individuals, have obtained the coin and treasure from the tomb itself, as everything you found is kept for you. So that is your reward. All the magical items. Guys, spend some time and maybe relax and maybe identify some items along the way upon the House of Rest if you see fit. Maybe Alar going to see his piggies and chickens, and some of you begin to enjoy a
Maybe
nice
an oil bath, get the sand out of my cracks.
He gets an oil bath. All right.
We escaped, but at what cost?
Thorn will cast Prestidigitation on himself.
I will give you her Valen's diadem, which is basically left behind when she turns to dust. The item that she has is Hat of Disguise, which is basically what it is. Which is basically a diadem.
Tick.
Diadem.
I was wondering where it was. Let me put Ayla.
Well, yeah, because she was keeping her original form. She would look like a mummy lord if she didn't have it. As I'm guessing you guys want to do rollies on this. One of the items that Jiff had found through obviously the storage room, he finds a ring of spell storing, which I have one in real life that I can wear, which is funny. It holds the spell of Bless and Revivify inside of it.
Whoa.
Ooh, nice.
So if anybody wants that, you can roll a D100.
I'll definitely go for it.
If you're actually going to use it,
I'll
not
let the
just
casters
for the fact
roll
that you
for
just
it.
want
Try to beat a 19.
Ooh.
Idiot.
100.
It's funny, both the clerics rolled D19 on their D100s.
It is fate.
I don't even see your roll.
Oh
No,
no,
I was like
I didn't.
the
I didn't.
before
No,
roll.
this is from when I rolled percentile. No, I'm not rolling.
You don't want it?
Oh, I got the orb.
Okay. Alright, well, the ring of
I
spell
feel
storing is
bad,
yours,
like-
Thorn. Is you can cast Bless and Revivify, and you can obviously replace the spells if you see fit.
I'm gonna keep it Revivify though.
As the next item is the rhomboid, the blue rhomboid. It is an iota zone of awareness.
Be cool.
Can't be surprised, basically.
You have the alert feat.
Basically, and you look badass. And if you have an intimate slot, you just got like these little blue rhomboids around your head. Does anybody want this? Roll a D100.
Let's see.
I was actually going to take over the next if we level up, so I'll pass on that one.
I mean, I might just roll on it for Ayla.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
really
no.
need it.
I don't
I
need
think
it
his
either.
rage can't.
I just-
But yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah, his rage can get out of it in the first, but he has to use it first
Yeah.
before using his
But this
turn.
is good just in general if he doesn't use rage.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he has the alert feat anyways, so maybe.
Mhm.
Alright, well, if no one wants it, just give Day alert. You can just put it in the chat or something.
Yeah, you could-
Yeah, Aylar can have it.
Let me see if I can find it.
I can put it in his inventory.
Alright, I think a lot of people want this thing. Next item is the Staff of Fate. +3.
I was like, kind of sounds familiar for a certain cleric.
I mean, I'll roll on it just for flavor. But I don't really bonk things too much.
Ophelia's probably gonna pass on it because I think her dagger is still more useful. Plus, I spent like almost 30,000 gold on the dagger.
Cost sunk fallacy.
Yeah.
Well.
Well, I think it's still. I still think the dagger's more useful. Free 8th level cone of cold.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Well, if nobody
And
uses it,
eighth
it
level,
doesn't
6th
matter.
level.
You can just put it in the bag of holding.
Yeah, I have my
Okay.
ancestral weapon.
Well,
It's more
I guess I
sentimental.
can grab it.
And the last item.
I mean, if nothing else, the bonus action
I
stuff
think
is
everybody
nice.
wants this item. The Watchful Helm. Gives you a +1 AC.
Ooh.
You can see invisible. Yeah, about a day.
Pretty good.
You have advantage on perception checks for laying on sight.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think I'll roll for this one.
I won't
Yeah.
roll, but maybe Ayla. Oh,
Oh, Jorzen, 96. He was waiting for the best item.
Oh.
this is a Ayla's roll, I suppose.
Yeah.
Is that all of us?
And you find a pile of fine gemstones worth 500 gold pieces each. You find, actually, no, you don't have time for that, actually, sorry. You don't get the gold. It takes 10 minutes to search the pile of money, and then you wouldn't have time for that. You picked the items instead. So my apologies on that one. But yes, you get that really nice helmet. George, you can add it to your thing, so you can add a +1 AC. You can put something that, as a bonus action, you can see invisibility. And then obviously you have advantage on perception checks with sight. It's kind of cool, even when you sleep. It's fucking. I watch you. And if anybody wants the hat of disguise, you're welcome to roll on that.
I can disguise myself with my attachment.
Now I'm gonna be an asshole, and I'm gonna show you the items you missed.
Yay!
Yay!
I
Let's
can't
see.
be angry. We did a pretty
Yeah,
thorough
we
job.
did really good.
Yeah. Oh, this
we
is not even a
saved
good
the
item
girl.
The
anyway.
wheel of misfortune.
So it sells for 2,500 gold pieces, but this is what the item was. Is the eye admitted seeing. But you don't get it. You just don't find it.
That's okay.
But you got all the August stuff. You got the Sunblade.
Yeah, we did get
Yeah,
the
like,
sun, literally a
yeah,
sunblade.
we were
Superior
very
healing
thorough.
potions. Yeah.
We got the scrying thing.
Yeah, that one's
Right.
out of a canopy
I-
jar.
I also have those 2,500 gold piece necklaces that I can get rid of.
Alright, but that's it. You got the rest of it.
Sick.
And you get a level up now. Ding ding.
Oh,
yeah.
Hooray. While we do that, I'll go see if the vendor has anything new.
What, the magical item better? Yeah, you can roll if you want. They don't sell like really high end stuff. You'll never see like rare items from them, but you'll see like some good stuff. Like I will say there are occasionally.
Oh, I finally get Song of Victory. Let's go.
If you want, you can roll a D100 in the chat for magical items to see what the vendor has for
Yay.
sale.
91.
I will also go magic item shopping.
Wait, what are we rolling?
Oh, just for magic items.
If you want to buy stuff, people.
11.
Ghost Wall. Sounds interesting.
Become Danny Phantom.
Oh god.
Damn. If only I was 14. I could really be him.
My spell list looks even more fucked up now that it's got both legacy and normal.
A flying speed of 10 feet. You can stay in this one for 10 minutes.
I'll roll my own as well. Sandra, you can roll for ALR if you want, just for the hell of it.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh my god, it's the worst item ever.
No way.
Nice. We could be
What if
Aquaman
it's
with
real?
that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Don't let your memes be dreams, guys.
Ooh. Ophelia just becomes a fish commanding blade singer.
A raven fish commander.
Yeah. She's just trying to harness all the animals and all the elements, you know?
That's some Disney princess type shit.
Yeah. A were raven Disney princess who speaks to fish.
Agua.
Even numbered level ups. The bane of any caster.
This is like the highest we've been in level wise.
Well, some people in this group got to 20 already. That was a headache.
Yes. It's not too bad if your game plan doesn't really change much. A whack, a whack, a whack. So what, as soon as the new rules come, what, we just switch over if we want?
No, it'll be switched over, all the rules. It's just easier that way than using both rules. It won't work. For the people who have their coexisting characters with the free feats, they still stay. You just don't get your background feats until you die or make a new character or whatever. So like if like our campaign so far in, there's really no point of doing all that shit. But for like a newer game that's only like a month or two old or whatever, like, you know, our Saturday's game, you can do that. You just would remove the free feat that you would get for the depending on you. If you want to keep the feat, then you can subjugate it for your background feat. You can't get both though. But yeah, I'm gonna change a lot of my house rules as well. So as I read, it will be modified and changed. But that's one of the rules that's pretty much gone. It's diminished once it drops. Some of the campaigns will probably just stick to the 2014 rules until we finish the campaign, because a lot of those games are almost done. But newer games that are only like 3 months to 6 months old, they'll probably switch to the new rules.
Yeah, I
'Cause-
was
yeah.
fine with switching.
Because Candlekeep's almost done, basically, at this point, so it's not like a big deal. But ideally, it's up to you guys. If you want the new rules in place, then we can switch it, but it's up to you. Like, we got maybe 3 more chapters left. But overall, it comes down to players. I'll put a vote for everybody, ideally, and I will probably have straw polls for some house rules to be changed, and up to you if you want to keep them or not. But yeah, overall, my main intention is the subclasses, what they get, as well as old subclasses, and obviously third party still allowed. It's just it'll probably
It'll be
work.
as written.
It'll be
rather.
hard,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's like you have
I
to.
don't think it'll be too difficult. I mean, the base class and the subclass have always been
No, I
a
meant the
pretty large
third-party stuff.
divide.
Yeah. Well, but even still, like I guess like third-party full classes and stuff might be a little more difficult.
Yes, but they never really had much of a
Yeah.
foothold in the rules anyway.
Yeah. That's
So,
it's
how would-
nice that main classes they pretty
ahead,
much
Jeff.
always.
So on Sunday, I'm playing the third-party sorcerer subclass that takes intelligence as their spell modifier, but they get that at level 1. So how would that work? Since all the subclass stuff goes to a later level.
What's the class are you playing? You're playing a third party, right?
Yeah, it's the one from the one with like 60. It's the arcane something. sorcerer.
It's the one that I'm playing in later today's game. It's the intelligence sorcerer.
You would probably have to like remake the character at that point to make it work for it, since that's a newer game. Depending if you want to change your class, you're welcome to. But going forward, yeah, it would be most of the rules would change, and then whatever the subclass offers, basically, with the new rules. I'm trying to keep it where like it's adding like it's hard to like use both rules. Like I could make it work for both rules, but it'd be complicated and confusing as hell. I'll have to read through it myself because I haven't really touched the players. I've just been watching videos.
The only thing that would really matter is just the using the intelligence instead of charisma. If Jif had that, then he could just get the rest of the first level features at 3.
Ideally, yeah.
Because otherwise, you're basically playing with a caster whose main stat is nerfed until level 3.
Yeah, at this point, I might as well just remake him as a wizard.
Yeah, you might as well remake them. Like a lot of people are probably going to be remaking their characters, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I am not forcing somebody to play a class that they don't want to play or something like that because obviously it does suck that we started the campaigns before, but that's kind of a given. For campaigns like this that are correlating going on, nothing will change. You can use the new like rules, but the class will stay the same until we finish the campaign or die or make a new character. Then you can start using the new rules for the class and stuff like that. So you can use the new like path of your fighter. You can use all the new shit, but whatever the class gets, you're kind of stuck with the 2014 character that you have made until you basically finish the campaign or you die. Ideally, that's the only way I could see it making sense to make a 2024 version of that class than just rebuilding the whole character from ground up. Especially if the campaign's gonna end in like a month or so. So.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be that difficult to switch over because
you could,
even if you're using...
But there are people who are not going to want to switch over. There are going to be people who want to stay in the 2014 character.
Yeah, like Ica. Even though New Monk is so much better. Crazy how much better it is.
Yeah, you can stay in the old one if you want. I don't have anything against that. The rules are going to change. So, Stunning Strike and all that shit's going to be different. It's going to be a learning curve for everybody, really, honestly. Anyways, let's continue. So what do you guys wish to do? You want to buy any magical items? Do you want to research anything? Let me know.
I think Cass will just be resting.
I think Thorn will spend most of his time outside, in probably alone, just meditating.
I killed a person that day.
I killed a man.
Let's hang out in the smithy.
I just realized that I can scry on people and then cast the dream spell.
Server.
I think Cassandra will be like trying to listen out, see if anything's changed. Candlekeep is so different now since when we got here. I mean, nothing on the scoreboard, at least.
Anybody who wishes to traverse into the Great Library, you're welcome to do any research if you desire. As for those that have deemed and saw fit, some of you are actually allowed to enter into the inner ward, where there's more delicious tastes of books that are more in the vaults.
I love how that Archmage was giving us so much grief for using the teleportation circle, even though we're like, you know, VIPs.
I should have just been like, excuse me, we're actually the Chaos Crew.
Yes.
You're like, oh shit,
You
shit,
know who
never
you're
mind.
talking to.
You can't
Bring over
talk
the
to
Green
us
Door
like
Man.
that.
He knows. He knows.
Yeah. Where?
Oh, he
who
knows
is your
Cassandra well.
manager? We want to talk with your manager.
If you want to talk to
I
the
am
green
your
man,
manager.
My manager is God. Thank you very much.
I think Ophelia's probably magic item shopping. That cloak of protection looks very juicy.
It is pretty juicy, actually.
I know we've had them in the shops before, and I just never bothered to buy them, so I'm just gonna see if I can pull it up in the chat history.
It's 3,000 gold pieces.
What's the conversion from platinum to gold? It's just like
10
a
for 1
decimal.
platinum.
Yeah, 10 for 1 platinum.
Yeah, 10 to 1.
Okay. Huge. So I can
I have these
either
necklaces
buy
I'm not buying
a
anything.
cloak of protection, or I could buy my material components for simulacrum.
Did you need some money?
Read these in. They can take them.
They won't sell.
Oh.
You can't sell them here. You have to go to a town.
I'll just
So
wear them and
Baldur's
look like
Gate
Mr.
we
T.
go.
Rex.
Actually, are any of those necklaces ruby necklaces?
You can make them a ruby if you want.
Yeah, because if we powder the rubies, then I don't need to buy materials for simulacrum.
There you go.
I'll just take one. I only need one. And then I have the gold to buy a cloak of protection. Ophelia will hand over 2,000 gold pieces and 100 platinum pieces. I believe this should cover the cost.
Ah, thank you. Here we go. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
It might smell like a little bit of turnips, though, of course. I couldn't wash out the smell.
Of course, I don't have prestidigitation right now. That's fine. She like picks it up. Oh God. You weren't kidding. And then Ophelia, I guess, is gonna go to like the blacksmith area, and she's gonna go find a hammer and just crush the shit out of the rubies in the necklace.
Yeah, the necklace eventually becomes less expensive to
Yeah. I only need like 1,500 gold pieces worth.
You can just reduce half the price cost of one of the necklace.
Yeah. I also never realized I also have like 500 gold pieces worth of gemstones as well. Sick. So I'll just use the remaining bit of those gemstones to powder them up.
If you don't hear any news and any adventures for the next few days, so you guys can relax and enjoy. But for those that wish to study upon the Great Library, maybe there's a book that maybe potentially gleams your eye and will potentially get you into some trouble once more, if you're welcome to it. But besides that, the city of Candlekeep is at ease and at peace. Studying is obviously at a great high. More new students arrive every day as it seems fit. There's new faces, and less old faces reclining in the house of rest in the hearth.
Ophelia, have you noticed something?
Not in particular.
The threats that we're facing seems to be advancing with us.
It's almost like we're reading more challenging books and it's bringing us into more challenging scenarios.
I mean, do you maybe think that it's because of us getting stronger that we seem to be finding like more and more challenges? Like, if we just left Candlekeep, do you think that things would just settle down for a while?
Ophelia is going to turn to the camera and make the Shrek meme face, and then she's gonna go back to Cassandra. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, at least, you know, we've been somewhat safe from not dying. That's nice.
Yeah, we've been keeping on top of things, which is good.
Hmm. But, I mean, we do have access to the inner ward now, which is cool. I mean, we can see all the spicy books that Candlekeep doesn't share with its lower class citizenry.
Yeah, well, and hopefully he'll no longer, give us the old, oh, everybody uses the excuse of defeating a mummy lord to teleport into our circle. Like, who would think of that as an excuse? Wouldn't I come up with something cooler? Like,
I mean, he did seem rather pompous for, someone that probably would have been incinerated by that rocket ship that we stopped.
exactly. Maybe all the fame's going to my head, but, like, he didn't even seem to acknowledge that. It's whatever.
I think like all of us must look super drippy right now, just covered in magical items.
Magical items,
Yeah.
yes. Yes, and then obviously the most trustworthy person in your obviously party is given to Ophelia. Actually, as you have a key to allow you to the inner ward.
Probably because otherwise I could just teleport there.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't want this bullshit.
Yeah.
It's incentive for you to use the front door.
Yeah,
You wouldn't be
exactly.
even able to teleport in there, honestly.
Yeah.
The amount of wards they have, but the key lets you enter into the inner ward. They trust you heartily enough to go to the vaulted books that are kind of left away from prying eyes. That's about have your most trusted loyalty. Of course, there is some places that you're not allowed to go yet, but who knows down the road.
I think I sort of understand what Aylar has been saying about getting stronger, because this crystal ball is honestly kind of heavy. Like, I'm not sure if it's because, like, I'm not traditionally strong, and my arms are somewhat akin to noodles. But I wonder if I can, like, put it on my belt or something. The woes of being an adventurer.
Well, oh, I forgot to mention earlier this morning when I was leaving the tavern, I got a message, but I never bothered to open it.
Oh, fair enough.
Suppose now's a good enough time. Ophelia will open the message.
Greetings. Ramalia here, one of the avowed acolytes of the Inner Ward, the Great Library. I hope I'm not bothering you, but the KS crew is rather inadvertently needed again, as there is a rather book I'd like you to investigate. It's called The Scrivener's Tale. It's deep within the Candlekeep vaults. Please. Sweet jazz. You like this new music? It's so good.
Deep within the Candlekeep vaults, huh?
That sounds kind of crazy.
Sounds like a challenge.
A fun challenge. I wonder what type of things we will face dealing with a book that's in a vault. If the normal books in the regular library and stuff are pretty exciting,
Yeah.
But also
Seems
more
like
dangerous.
they have some tied research, but they require you to be undertaken instead, as this is more delicate matters. The Avowed themselves are not equipped.
Nice.
Well, I mean, I suppose.
Gather the squad.
Yeah. Do what we do best.
Sorry. Laughing at something. Have you seen Thorn lately? Seems to be sort of...
I actually gotta take off now, so you guys could just grab me and take me wherever.
Alrighty.
I will see you next time.
See you guys next week. Yep.
Bye.
How much time have we spent?
3 days.
Yeah. From there on, then the moment you guys saw him, like basically just leave the library, he went to the Hearts of Rest and then hasn't showed up yet for 3 days.
Question.
He's right here. But out of character, since he has that Warhammer now, he's been in a meditative trance, and he hasn't slept for 3 days.
Have you seen him at all, Ophelia? I don't think I've spotted him really at all. He sort of rushed out of the library and... Guess I
Yeah.
can scry him.
It yeah, I haven't seen Thorn. To be fair, I mean, I spent our first day back shopping, and then I spent our second day well, building something, but I'll bring it with us once we go to the library. So I haven't really been looking around.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I might ask the innkeeper if he's seen him. Excuse me, have you seen our companion? Kind of wreathed in golden light, has a tail.
No, I haven't seen him, but if I had some loners usually in the back alleys. Oh, they like to stay in the bath and house the steams out. See, I'm assuming he's not a loner, is he?
Huh?
A loner! One that likes to stay by himself.
Honestly, it's sort of hard to tell. Seems like if I get too close, I might cut myself on all that edge.
Hmm.
But thank you, anyways, as always.
You see kind of one that listens in as you see Tiny there looking at you. I saw him. He's upon the castle walls. I hope he doesn't jump off.
Well, I'm sure he'll do a flip or something spectacular just to make it interesting for you, Tiny.
I don't like people dying. I've already killed one myself. It still hurts me to this day.
Yes, not relishing in the death of others is a good rationale to keep. Well, look back at Ophelia. Seems like you might be on the castle walls.
I was on mute that whole time. I suppose we should go get him then. I mean, kind of need him if we're gonna go to the deep archives of the library.
Ideally so.
Could I try to make a perception to hear people?
You can't totally do it.
50.
You hear them kind of walking up on you gradually.
Did we find something?
We've received a summons.
He'll get up. Well, that only took 3 days.
That a good or a bad thing?
No, I've just been up here for 3 days.
For any reason in particular?
No, just time alone. That's all. But
Shall we
let's
then?
get going.
I think we've pretty much gathered the others. Whee!
So you eventually meet up with Jeff Alar and Jorzen.
Mm-hmm.
I guess library.
So you guys eventually get to the green door. Okay. Greeting you. Greetings and salutations, Chaos Crew. I hope you have a great day.
Thank you.
So you guys begin to make your way towards the Great Library, eventually getting to the 100th floor towards a gate sanctum to head towards the inner ward. So you see, this inner ward is vast and rather particular, as you can see multiple books in many categories kept hidden away from grimy hands. As it's much extensive than the Great Library itself, vast and large, almost like a dimensional space expanding this place beyond imagination. See candle lits and floating fires around the vicinity of the place, as you see very few individuals allowed in this place, as you feel special.
Yay!
Worked hard and achieved respect, and you feel rather like you have earned yourself a place upon the individuals of knowledge and power, as now you'll use those gifts to potentially save others and gain newfound knowledge of your own accord, and maybe use it against the world to better a new world for Faerun and all its people. Now, the fun part is you can roll an investigation to find this book, this individual I mentioned.
Give Ophelia guidance.
As we're sort of going to the library, you guys are gonna notice Ophelia has brought a clone of herself. She spent day 2 making a simulacrum of herself, and she'll go, everybody, meet Nophelia. Nophelia, wave. And then the clone of her is just gonna kind of blankly wave at you guys.
I'm not sure how to feel about this.
Nophelia, say
Yes.
hi. And it'll just kind of go, hi.
I would just like turn my head and look at it kind of crazy.
Alright, well, anyways, 29. She'll kind of help us with our adventures, but I thought, the only thing better than one wizard is 2 wizards.
Right. Honestly frightening, though.
Nophelia has, like, no expression under her face. She's just blank.
It's a factory reset right now.
Well, she'll be a great addition to the team, won't you, Nophelia? Oh, Nophelia, nod. Nophelia will kind of nod. Anyways, we'll get on with looking for the book then.
As you take your time and begin to traverse the vaults of Candlekeep, you eventually come across a tome. As you see the tale before you, this tome, you also see that it is in rather a soft brown leather, entirely embossed in the book covered with spine. 7 inches tall, 5 feet wide, and its pages appears to be ancient, delicate parchment, but any attempt to damage this book will fail, confirming that it is indestructible, as most of the writing seems to be written in Sylvan, as each of the book of the 72 pages is a fine spidery hand, using ink infected with silver. If you like, you can detect magic or identify it.
Dang, I don't have it prepared.
I also
Jiff
don't have
has-
identify prepared.
He casts detect magic, Jiff, as it gives an aura of illusion and transmutation magic.
Wait.
As he reveals
I
with
mean,
identify, a magic mark is bestowed upon it. It's a magical mark that is across the binding of this book, unknown to if it's safe or not.
Magical and named Mark. That's interesting. Alright, well, not that interesting. Unfortunately, I can't read Sylvan. Sort of skipped that elective when I was growing up.
Well, I believe Thorn, you spent time in the Feywilds, so you should be able to read it, right?
His eyes are faded right now, but he like immediately jumps out. Huh? What? Oh. Yeah, I can read Sylvan.
Okay, because I was gonna say if not, I can, but figure you're a little more familiar with the tongue.
Yeah. He'll read it.
Begin to read the Scrivener's Tale that tells a story of a selfish archfey called Princess of the Shadow's Glass, who has been locked in the blood of feud with the Queen of Air and Darkness, the ruler of a glooming court in the Feywilds. The Queen is described as an intelligent jet gleaming black in a crystal that hovers above a throne of twisted petrified wood. The princess is cast the role of a protagonist, yet she views everyone else as pawns in her struggle. The tale ends in a monologue promising the bloody reprisal upon everyone and the princess believes has wronged her. Exiled to the mortal realm, the princess of the shadow finds a home, a land of humans, dwarfs, gnomes, and halflings. They show her true friendship in gifting her treasures and lands and titles. The end of her companions, convinced that the princess can reclaim her rightful place as the high noble of the Fae. As you read the book further, you can feel that ultimately this archfey wishes to become possessing and powerful with magical capabilities, including whatever ideally of this illusion magic she sees fit. Seems the book itself a title of an elf that wrote this book named Zinrin, about, as the book seems to be written 900 years ago. As the contents of the book suggests, it was compelled to write a tale to rather praise the princess's glory.
It's more of a line of a story of a princess kind of kicked out, and then it's just basically just became a ruler of a gloaming court of the Feywild. It's
You read
more
that.
of a just split fuel.
So you read that, roll me a D100. Thorn.
22.
As you find your hands slowly beginning to be washed over by whatever this book obtains, it seems fit, Your skin begins to be covered in writing that matches a portion of the book of the Scrivening's Tale. Your hands and your fingertips begin to be written in this ink, as it seems to not wash off, not rub off, or anything. It seems your hands are covered in it. I was confused to the fact that what is conspired here must not be good.
I think he won't really pay much attention to that. And he'll still be holding the book, whether or not it's like an infection where like slowly takes over. Does it like still like it does it like basically keep expanding the more I hold it, or is it just
No, it
just
seems
on my
like it
fingers
is
in my
over
hand?
time. This will happen over time. As it seems you have been marked by the effects of this thing. As the first mark that you obtain is you can speak and read in Sylvan. Magic can't put you to sleep. It's your benefits with this mark on you. The drawbacks is you no longer cast a reflection of your shadow.
Huh, sounds familiar. Dude, if I look down, do I see my shadow?
No, it's gone.
I think his eyes fades even more. It's just, that's familiar. I had my shadow snipped once.
So those that see this as well, you feel like something is wrong, you're welcome to roll an Arcana check to figure out what inflicts this individual.
Oh, guidance, Ophelia again. I have no idea.
A 16 is a fail. You have no idea.
I rolled dookie. I'm sorry.
No, he's still holding onto the book like if nothing had happened. He's like in a little delusional state.
Sorry, I'm gonna head off for the week, but I'll see you guys next week.
We'll end our session here, as we'll figure out what the hell's going on. Continue onwards the next week.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
As Kira got into his depression state now.
Oh no.
We already dealt with that one.